Hey everyone, Mike from ZDNET here with one of the easiest recommendations I've ever had to make. This is Apple's new M2 powered Mac Mini. Now this little device might look just like its predecessor, the M1 Mac Mini, but on the inside it's got an upgraded CPU, better performance, new wireless connectivity options, and a slightly different storage configuration that we're going to talk about along with everything else that you need to know about this in this video. So let's get started. Now that we covered what was the same, let's cover what's different. In this device, you'll find either an M2 or an M2 Pro chip. These chips have been around for about 6 months before making their way into the Mac Mini, and in that time they were installed in things like MacBook Pros and the MacBook Air. We're a big fan of the chip around here because the M2 MacBook Air was actually our product of the year for 2022. That's how good of a performer it is. Now that it's found its way into the Mac Mini, that continues to be true, and in my testing, I found that the M2 chip, which is the version that we have here, performs about 10% faster in single-core testing using the Geekbench benchmark, and about 20% faster in multi-core testing with the same benchmark. Now this is obviously an impressive jump for a single generation, and even more impressive later when we'll talk about the price. Aside from the CPU performance, we've got upgrades to Wi-Fi, which is now 6E, and Bluetooth, which is now version 5.3. Both of these enhancements will make your connectivity a little bit faster, a little bit smoother, and a little bit easier to set up. Finally, there are the changes to the storage, which are one of the only negatives about this device. Apple decided to switch from two 128GB NAND chips to a single 256GB NAND chip for the base model. Now, this performance impact includes about a 30 to 50% drop in the read-write speeds, which means that your files will save a little bit slower and will be read a little bit slower. But there's something important to note, and that's the fact that most files are so small that they'll still seem to save and open instantly for you. It's only when you get into larger files, like bigger video files, like 4K, even 8K files, maybe some massive high-definition pictures, that you'll even notice this difference, so keep that in mind. Finally, let's talk about what, in my opinion, is the biggest upgrade that this generation received, and that's its new price. Apple decided to drop the base model's price from $699 for the M1 version to $599 for the M2 version. Now, it's a rare move for a technology company to both improve the power of a system and drop its price, but that's what Apple's done here. And they've created a system that's just under $600 that can compete with desktops that cost twice or even 3 times as much. And that includes tasks like video editing, photo editing, both of which I did on an M1 system myself for years, and even lightweight gaming, browsing, email, anything a student or business professional would need. About the only things that I couldn't recommend this system for are if you absolutely need a Windows environment, because Apple Silicon will no longer support any kind of locally installed version of Windows, or if you intend to do any serious gaming, because Macs still continue to be not so great for gaming. Other than that, I really would have a hard time recommending any other PC to anyone that's looking for something for a general use family PC, a PC for a small business, or a PC for a student. It's just that good. Now, I hope this review's been helpful to you, and please read our full text review on ZDNet.com. See you next time.